From a troubled start
There's a lot of aspects to my story, from the mental illness to the domestic abuse to selling drugs, feeling like, you're hopeless, being an at-risk youth.
to drug-addicted parents.
I had to forgive my parents for their past mistakes. I had to forgive myself for my mistakes and really understand it for what it is. Life throws you so many obstacles, and it's how you cope with those things that define who you are and who you are going to be. And I didn't want to be someone that said, why me?
Still, she rose. And now she's sharing her story of triumph.
Often there is a singular moment in one's life that you can point to, a seminal moment. Is there one for you?
When I tried to commit suicide, and my great-grandmother came to me as an angel and said that God has a different purpose and plan for your life. I think that was a defining moment for me, because I knew that I had a purpose, and that I knew that I was born to be more than a woman who didn't have any morals or integrity or, self-value, and that I had to do something better with my life.
Her new book, Protected by Purpose, speaks to her story and the story of others.
We all come from families where there's some dysfunction and, something that goes wrong, and we need to talk about it in order to heal. There's no healing if we keep the story inside of us and those feelings inside of us. And when I started sharing my story, it became very therapeutic for me and for others.
I'm sure there were days as you sat at the computer that tears fell.
There were a lot of days that I cried writing the book, especially the last chapter, where I really paid tribute to my mom. It took me 2 days to write that chapter, and I smiled and cried. And one of the things that I write in the book is, after my mom passed away, how I found 20 bags of heroin in her pocketbook and flushed it down the toilet. And I was able to smile and say, that demon no longer can control my mother, and she's finally at peace.
Now she's an agent of change, showing that faith can lead the way.
That faith told me that I could do anything, right? I didn't have to worry about what was going to be behind the door. I had to walk through it. And it helped me in my career in corporate America, because I wasn't afraid to take risks, because I knew that I was capable and that God had my back.
Her story has inspired others, and her book will change lives.
I want people to read this book and know that whatever circumstance they're going through that they feel is insurmountable at the time, that they can not only survive, but overcome and be successful. So anyone who's going through any type of thing like that, I want them to know you can stand up to it, you can not only survive it, but you can win and be successful.